all right. Shalom, 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 yashar Allah. Shalom. All right. Before we get started, we're going to make sure that the sound quality is good. For the you sincere Akim Mu'akwad can hear me. All right, bear with me. We're going to make sure that the sound quality is good. All right, we good. All right, so shalom, 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 yashar Allah, shalom. Before we get started, we're going to give them what to do. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Warachaha, Kodash, Shabbat Shemayim. Right? Yahweh being the Heavenly Father's name, who the world ignorantly calls God, which his name in the Hebrew is Yahweh, which means he is, he exists. All right? He to be. Bahashim in the name, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, which his name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shai, which means he saves, he delivers. All right, Bahashim in the name, Warachaha Kodash Shabbat Shemayim, and the Holy Spirit which art in heaven. All right, I'd like to also give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that rule well and teach well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered abroad. For you, sincere Akim Wa'akwa, that'll tune in or shall tune in afterwards. Abarakazah, that this lesson is edifying and exhorting unto you. Quick hit, right straight to the point. Instruction coming to America, man. All right, this lesson is coming to you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai and hopes to edify the flock. Abarakazah. All right. So really quickly, I'm going to share the screen. All right. I wasn't able to get the link to this, but this is a little video that I'm going to play. And, you know, Abarak decided it's edifying. All right. It's not really an article, but this definitely pertains to what's going on. All right. So reading it really quickly, it says North Koreans urge King Kim Jong-un for war of revenge to destroy U.S. Mainland is within our shooting range. All right. So listen up. Fucking read it. Recently published photos by the state media packed show stadium where North Korea banned. Yep, the imperialist U.S. is the destroyer of peace. Look at this. They're having rallies about the United States, man. Says this came after North Korea on Saturday warned that it would respond more aggressively to any stronger military measure by the United States in the Korean Peninsula. All right, and that pertains to both sides because the peninsula in general holds both North and South Korea, and South Korea is the one that actually holds the United States military bases on it. All right, so hey, look, shit. It is about to go down, man. It says the Asian nation is also testing various weapons, including the biggest intercontinental ballistic missile. The arrows, man. Those arrows. All right. So I want to read some of this. It says North Korea on Sunday held mass rallies in Pyongyang asking Kim Jong-un for a war of revenge to destroy the U.S. right here, Babylon the Great, aka America, as the isolated nation marked 73 years of the Korean War. What happened? North Korean state-owned media KCNA reported that about 120,000 working people and students participated in rallies across the Capitol. Recently published photos by the state media showed a packed stadium where North Korea brandished placards bearing messages such as the whole U.S. mainland is within our shooting range, and the imperialist U.S. is the destroyer of peace, man. All right, so look, this is what's to befall this bitch in these latter days, man. And when I say this bitch, I'm talking about Babylon the Great, aka America, man. Ultimate destruction is coming to Babylon the Great, aka America. Look, these niggas is doing rallies over there, man. All right, cheering on their president, like, yo, hey, what's up? We want all the smoke. Fucking send them missiles, man. Destroy these niggas that create fucking war and shit. That are the destroyers of peace, which is true, man. Babylon the Great, aka America, is the destroyer of peace, man. Right? These niggas go to other nations and shit and deprive them of their natural resources, so Babylon the Great, aka America, can still strive and prosper. Leaving these other nations what? Fucking messed up, leaving them as a third world country, deprived of their natural resources. But America, Babylon the Great, is still standing though, right? This place is the destroyer of peace, man, all right? So without further ado, we're going to dive into the scriptures, man, and bring this forth, all right? Kind of shalom to the brother, shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahshai Barakatah, and Barakatham to all you brothers that, you fellowship with. All right, let's get it. Let's get the book of 1 Peter, all right? Bear with me and grab the sword. Bear with me. Almost there. Slack you. One more page. All right, right here. All right, so this is the book of 1 Peter. All right, chapter 4 and verse 7. It says, "But the end of all things is at hand. All right, be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer." All right, the end of all things, man. The end of this wicked ass rulership, man. Esau, Edom's wicked ass rulership. All right, which is Babylon the Great, aka America, that stands so proudly, man. Stands so boldly in a fucking wicked ass manner. All right, the end of all things. All right, it says, "Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer." Right, us servants, the prophets of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, we have to be, of a sober mind, man. Right, always constantly watching. All right, watching out for these prophetic events to pass, man. All right, because we are in the latter end, right? The beginning stages of the latter end. All right, so we gotta spiritually be sober and physically, man. All right, that don't mean you can't, sip on some yan from time to time. But look, that's not our main priority, man. Right? That's not our main priority. We gotta be indulged in this word and be out, watchmen, like the scripture said. "I have set watchmen upon thy walls." Right? Roughly paraphrasing that scripture. Warn them of me. Warn who? Our people. You so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Indians, man. Warning of who? Of Yahweh Bashem Yahshai, the forthcoming calamities that are predestined to come to pass, that are written in the scriptures, man. That Yahweh Bashem Yahshai has commanded us to warn you about. Because it's not just something that's just going to happen. No, it's something that's going to happen because Yahweh Bashem Yahshai has made it. It's his words, all right? It's his words, which are faithful and true. And he's going to bring it to pass because it is what he wants, all right? It is for his will, all right? So let's keep it moving. Let's get the book of Jeremiah. Bear with me. Almost there. The book of Jeremiah. I'm going to go to chapter 1. Right here. All right. Chapter 1, verses 13 to 14. All right. Now listen to this. It says, "And the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me a second time, saying, What seest thou? And I said, I see a seething pot." All right. "And the face thereof was towards the north." All right. So listen to this. Right. Seething pot is a boiling pot. All right. A boiling pot, a pot that's boiling of water. Right. But when in this aspect, right, in this context, it's talking about like the people in the north. which the people of the North, right, are the who? So-called Russians, right? The Chinese and the North Koreans, man. All right. And it says seething pot in their face thereof was towards the north, all right, towards the north. But that seething pot is metaphorical for that anger that's built up in the north over there, man. All right, towards who? Babylon the Great, aka America. All right, and look, verse 14, it says, then the Lord said unto me, out of the north an evil shall break forth upon all the inhabitants of the land of where? Babylon the Great, aka America, man. Here in the west, man. All right, they're talking about like that their missiles are able to reach over here, man. All right, and they're dying to let these things go off, man. All right, understand. Look, look, understand that this is soon to come to pass. All right, these nations are truly getting riled up. All right, they're really being stirred up, from the Russians all the way down to the damn North Koreans, man. All right, and they got evil eyes towards Babylon the Great, aka America. All right, if I'm not mistaken, a while ago, there was this article that I saw from the Russians that they were literally planning, like certain spots to nuke this bitch. Literally just planning certain spots to nuke this bitch. And now North Korea is saying, this is the destroyer of peace. Babylon the Great, aka America, is the destroyer of peace. And the missiles that they got are, they're basically in range of their fucking missiles. All right, that their missiles are capable of coming over here to destroy this bitch, man. All right. So let's keep it moving. Let's get the book of Jeremiah, chapter 6. Chapter 6 and verse 19 and verse 22 through 23 as well. All right. It says, hear, O earth, behold, I, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, will bring evil upon this people, right? Even the fruit of their thoughts, because they have not hearkened unto my words, nor to my law, but rejected it. All right. Who is this pertaining to, man? 2/3 of our nation, all right, that dwell here also in Babylon the Great, aka America, that are too conformed to the ways of wickedness, man, that are too conformed to the ways of this world, all right, that believe that they're from here, all right. So look, you have to understand, since you have not hearkened unto the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and rejected it, evil is coming upon you, all right. However, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has, your destruction come upon you. All right, you're gonna, that's just gonna be a judgment at that very moment, man. All right, look, I'm gonna read it again. It says, Hear, O earth, behold, I will bring upon you, or I will bring evil upon this people, so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Indians, even the people of Babylonia in general, right? You Babylonians here in America, you heathens, you fucking Edomites, all right? I got no choice. Even the fruit of their thoughts, because they have not hearkened unto the words nor to the law, but rejected it. All right, going down to verse 23. 22 through 23. Thus saith the Lord, behold, a people cometh from the north country, and a great nation shall be raised from the sides of the earth. All right. They shall lay hold on bow and spears. All right. This is the ICBM nuclear missiles that they're talking about, man. All right. I showed you that in that video that they're saying that they have the largest technologically advanced ICBM nuclear missiles, and they're testing them. All right. They're testing them. That's these bows and spears that they're talking about, constantly perfecting their craft. All right. It says they are cruel and have no mercy. They don't. All those nations in the north, they do not have no mercy, man. All right. They do not have no mercy, especially for this bitch Babylon the Great, aka America, man, because like they were bringing forth in signs and posters, man, boasting that America is the destroyer of peace, man. All right. They want to destroy this bitch. Their voices roareth like a sea. All right. And really, it's just those ICBM nuclear missiles, when they actually are let off from the silos, all right, make a very loud, rushing, roaring sound. All right. And they ride upon horses, right? Horses is metaphorical for power, all right, which is the fire, which is propelling the rocket forward, all right. Set in array as men of war against the old daughter of Zion, right? Old daughter of Zion. So look, it behooves you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Indians to turn to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, because look, these things are predestined to come to pass, man. That thermonuclear destruction of Babylon the Great, aka America, is literally soon to be made manifest, man. All right, you got these other nations getting really riled up talking about look, they all got evil eyes for America, man. They all got evil eyes for America. And we're bringing forth the scriptures to tell you, look, we're not lying. It's not us. It's not our word. This is the words of Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shai, with his faithful and true. All right. He is not a man that he shall lie. All right. He is not the author of confusion, man. When we bring these forth to you, we bring these forth to you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shai, and hopes to edify the flock. All right. To warn you that this is truly to come to pass, man. All right. These nations is being riled up. And they got evil eyes for this bitch, Babylon the Great, aka America. And they cannot wait to let off those nuclear missiles, man, to destroy this place, man. The destroyer of peace. All right. So I'm gonna grab this last one. All right. The book of Revelation, chapter 18, verses 7 through 8, straight to the point. All right. It says, how much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously. All right. Babylon the Great, aka America, which is really pertaining to the Babylonians here. You fucking westernized Americans. All right. It says, so much torment and sorrow give her. Right. So Babylon the Great, aka America, literally does give you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Indians, right? Us Hebrew Israelites, a lot of what? Torment and sorrow, because we're literally living somewhere that is not of our land. Right. We're in the midst of wickedness 24/7. All right. And we're oppressed here, man. We're oppressed. This is not our rest. This is our captivity, man. You so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Indians, right? Us Hebrew Israelites, this is our captivity, man. All right. It says, for she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, right? Listen to this. Death, mourning, and famine, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire. For strong is the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, who judgeth her. All right. Those ICBM nuclear missiles is going to be the last thing to utterly obliterate this bitch, all right? Which is part of the plagues, man. All right, so you got death, mourning, and famine, but also fire via the thermonuclear fire from those ICBM nuclear missiles, man. It's about to get really bad out here, all right? It is about to get really bad. It truly behooves you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Indians to turn to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai before it is too late, all right? Before literally you get utterly destroyed out here and judged, man, in the most grievous way that you would have never thought could have been possible. All right. Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shai is no respects of person, man. All right. He has us out here for a reason, bringing forth this message before the famine of the word happens. All right. So I brought this out that this lesson was edifying. All right. We're going to close out by giving the much due all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Waracha HaKodash Shabbat Shemayim. All right. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone that rule well and teach well. And peace and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered abroad. For you, sincere Aki and Wa Aqua that'll tune in, or that tuned in afterwards. Abaratazah, this lesson is edifying and exhorting unto you. All right. And you know how we like to close it out with DTA, Abad Babal soon. All right. Death to America, Abad Babal, destroy confusion. All right. Because America, Babylon the Great, is ultimately a destroyed ass, fucking wicked ass place, and is going to be destroyed in these latter days. All right. So without further ado, we're going to shut it down. All right. Shalom.